in the end, once a man lay up with you, you lose value. See, this is another problem that most women don't understand. If you lay up with the wrong man, right, you lose value as a woman. Every time. Every single time. Listen, ladies, anytime you lay up with a man sexually and you didn't settle down and become a wife, you lose value. You lose value. You're not that special anymore. You're not that great looking woman anymore. You're not that fine ass young sister no more. You are not that cutie pie no more. You have been tainted. Do you understand? Correct, Shiva. Beauty ain't everything. But sadly, most women believe it is. Most women worship themselves. Just go on Instagram and look at these broads. All they do is walk around, shaking their butt, taking picture after picture, 1,000 damn pictures. How many pictures are you going to take of yourself? How many? You don't got no husband. You're not happy. Because 99.9% of every woman that's on Instagram flashing their body, they're not happy females. They're not. They're in search of attention. They lack fathers. They don't have. That's the only reason for them being there. Now, do you want men to just look at you just for that? Is that what you want as a sister? Do you want to use your body as witchcraft just to get these men to drool over you, to lust over you, to desire you sexually? Sex is normal. Sex is natural. Of course, a nice-looking sister a man is going to desire. But as a woman, is that what you want men to focus on? Is just fucking you? You posting pictures and all they telling you is how sexy you are every day? You're so sexy, baby. You're such a queen. Oh my goodness. You're wife material. Yeah, isn't she, bro? Yeah, she's wife material. How the fuck you wife material just because you fine? So you're telling me a sister that's not as attractive as that woman is not wife material because she don't look as pretty? Wife material is not based upon your looks. Do you understand me? Listen, if wife material, right, was based upon how you look, then are you telling me that husband material is based on how handsome a brother is? No, because a brother don't have to be all that attractive. If that brother's a provider, if that brother is working hard, if he's the type of brother that's knowledgeable, if he's guiding the family, if he's a father, take care of his kids, then that's father material. Have nothing to do with his damn looks. Now, of course a sister's going to want a brother that is somewhat handsome. But at the end of the day, you cannot use a person's looks and, assume that, okay, the woman is pretty, so she's wife material. No, she's not. You understand? Where's her character? You see, like Rashad said, wife material is based on the character of that woman, period. That's a fact. It's based upon the character. There's a lot of women out here that look good. There's a lot of women on IG that, they're fine as hell. But at the end of the day, they lack character. They're insta thoughts. They're not quality. They're most likely single mothers who have multiple kids, different men that hurt them. Because normally when women are doing that, it's a form of prostitution. That's another thing you have to understand. So when they're on IG, that's pretty much the only thing they can offer you in life. That's as far as they're going to go. Instagram, that's it. You don't want to become like that as a sister. Because on those sites, you're going to have a lot of men that's going to tell you what you want to hear. Baby, you're so fine. Damn, look at that picture. My goodness, woman. Wow, you got it going on, baby. You're wife material. I'll marry you in a heartbeat. So hold up, you're going to marry a sister just because she have a big butt? That's it? So you don't know nothing about this woman other than the fact that she have a fat ass. That's it, right? And you're ready to make her your wife, right? How stupid can you be, bro? You see, it's just sad because most women, they're going to be destroyed. And a lot of you decent quality brothers, you're going to have to pick up the pieces. Sadly, but this is what's happening. Listen to me. Over 95% of women that's going to view this video, either viewing it now or viewing it in the future, are going to be with the worst kind of men in the beginning. They always do it. It's just sad. I can't stand it. But it seems as if though our women always get ran through. by the worst kind of man in the beginning. So chances are, if you're a black woman and you're listening right now, you are currently being seduced by a yes man, a creep, some sort of demon who just want to get your drawers. That's all he want to do. That's all he want to do. If he could just get them drawers, that's all he want to do. Once he get there, he's out. He is out. He's out, and you're going to be left with his DNA, with his baby, and you're going to be mad, and your value goes down. Because here's the thing, sister. Once that brother impregnate you, and now you have a baby, now when a decent brother come along, and he's trying to holler at you, he's going to see that kid with you, and he's going to be like, damn, you got a kid? You know what that kid tells him? That kid tells him you made a lot of fucked up decisions. Because if you're a woman and you have children and you pretty much are alone, it tells that man that you've been involved with a man that was no good. Now, that's not to say it's the end of the world. That's not to say that you cannot have a relationship. What I'm trying to show you is that possibly it can ruin your chances of dealing with a good brother. Because a lot of men tend to look at the outer and they judge you and your character based on certain things you display. For example, if you're a sister and you got 3 kids by 3 different men, don't think for 1 minute that a brother's going to settle down with you, because he's not. He's not. You got 3 baby fathers? Man, I know you're no good. Now, if you have 1 baby father, then that's a different story, because maybe you was in a situation that you were with a man that's no good and you learn your lesson and so forth. But now if you got 2 baby fathers and you ran into a good brother and he's like, so where's the baby fathers at? Well, I don't know. One is in prison, one is just out there. It's going to make him wonder, like, if I get with you, is the same thing going to happen to me? Because your character is probably the reason why you're single. And normally it is. You know, when women make terrible decisions, then they always have just the worst possible kind of men. It's because of their character. They got bad character. What did KRS-One said in his song? He said, the girls look so good, but their brain is not ready. I don't know. That's facts. A lot of women look good physically, but their brain is not ready. They're not ready for no relationship. A lot of you women need to sit your ass down. You ain't in no position to be in no relationship. Just go sit down, man. Go sit down and learn what's going on. Understand how to build your future. And stop trying to get dick. Stop trying to get involved with a man. If you ain't about that life, if you ain't got no character on what a relationship is really about, if you ain't trying to be no wife, if you ain't trying to serve a man, cater to a man, love a man, have babies for a man, be there for the good, the bad, the ugly, and literally be, that precious jewel in his life, then sit your ass down, because you ain't ready. Because if you go out here trying to play the dating game, you're going to get screwed. Any sister at the sound of my voice that try to go out here playing the dating game, thinking about, I'm going to go to the club and I'm going to turn up and I'm going to find me a man, he's going to fuck you and leave you. And you're going to be losing all your value. Don't waste your time, man. Don't waste no damn time. Because, it's just sad, man. Rashad said, he said, facts, Ringo. And if he does settle down with the woman with 3 kids, he's probably a simp. Facts. Definitely. Because he's desperate as hell. Here she got 3 kids by 3 different Negroes, and he trying to settle with her to make her a wife. Makes no damn sense. It makes no sense. You mean to tell me out of all the women, bro, you settling down with a woman with 3 kids by 3 different men? Nah, I ain't doing that. Not doing that at all, man. It don't make no sense. Again, sisters, every time you lay up with a man, you lose value. So, the question is, how much value do you have? Okay, you look cute on the outside, but in the inside, you don't got no value. You don't got no soul. He done stole your virginity, bounced, left you dry. What are you gonna do? Again, your beauty as a young lady is designed to pretty much secure the deal with a quality brother. But a lot of you women, you never want to deal with a quality brother when you're in your younger years. You really never do. Do you know how many sisters disregard quality brothers in their younger years only to get fucked by a good-for-nothing piece of shit. Then when they lose their damn virginity and they go out there in the world, they get with another brother because they're in search for Mr. Right. They get smashed again by another loser, another creep. Why? Because of what he told her, filled her up with a bunch of words, and now she's used and abused, sexually exploited, diseased. Now she got an STD. Now she's being talked about in school as a hoe. And she's wondering why this is happening. Because of your decisions. You want to go out there playing with the big girls? Now look at you. Now you're used. Now you're tainted. Now you don't got that beauty about you no more. You understand? Don't let it get to that. Beware of men who tell you what you want to hear. Listen, sisters, any man that's trying to use his money to wine and dine you, that's a creep. That's a man you avoid. Why? Because he's trying to use materials in hopes to get your attention. In other words, he's mismanaging money. Because, you know, men are supposed to be providers, right? Naturally, men are supposed to be providers. They're supposed to take care of their women. But what the creep and the yes man do, he'll be like, baby, you know, I'll buy you anything. I'll take you out. I'll give you all of my money. Sister, you better beware of that. That's a creep. That's a demon. In most cases, that dude don't even got no money. He broke as hell. All you gotta do is look at his surroundings, look at his living arrangements, and you can tell when a man is broke. Don't give me that nonsense, talking about what he gonna do and all of this stuff. These guys are jokes. Don't fall for it. Look at his lifestyle. Do he have a family that he take care of? Is he a provider for his children? What is that brother doing? Do he even have a job? A lot of you sisters always getting with brothers that got no job. I don't understand that. How you gonna get with a sister, with a brother, and he don't got no job? What's up with that? But he cute, you know. He's a sweet guy. You know, he talks to me. He calls me every day. He texts me every day. He's always picking up his phone for me. Sister, any man who is always picking up his phone for you, any man who texts you every single day, every man who always gives you his time is a man who's a creep. He's the kind of man you avoid. Why I say that? Because a real man is busy. A real man is not in your inbox every day. A real man is not texting you every day, calling you every day. He don't got no damn time because he's busy working. He's busy building. I got no damn time to be talking to you every day. I don't got no time to be talking to no woman every single day. That would be boring as hell. That's boring. I need space. I need space to breathe. I got work to do. I got money to make. I got things I got to focus on. I ain't gonna be in no damn woman inbox every day talking to her, telling her how cute she look.
Twiddling your thumbs and shit.
But any guy that's doing that with you, he's a creep. He's a yes man. He's out for the badge. And once he get it, he's out. How many times have you sisters been hurt? How many times have you sisters gave away your life to a man that was no good? How did you feel afterwards? Be playing with he will fuck from the jump. A real man, he's gonna tell you straight. You know, a guy that's really, really feeling you, he's gonna tell you exactly what he wants from you, straight up. So it'll be up to you now to decide what you want to do. You understand? But what I'm trying to teach you, sisters, is there's a lot of men out here who are gonna tell you what you want to hear. They're gonna lie to you, purposely lie to you, just to get you where they want to get you. And before you know it, your life is screwed up. And you're going to be mad. You're going to be very, very angry to wonder, like, how did I get into this mess? How did this happen? How did I end up here? Well, you end up there because, number one, you let a man seduce you with words. He'll come across as a good friend. That's how it all starts. Oh, we're just friends. Oh, that's my friend. He's just a sweet guy. He's just a lovely guy. Innocent soul. He loves conversations. You know, you'll get these kind of guys. They'll come to you in sheep's clothing, mind you. And they'll be like, yeah, I just love having these nice conversations. And, there's nothing wrong with having a conversation. But you have to understand how these demons work. They have to make you feel comfortable, because that's the whole goal. If you can make a woman comfortable with you, then before long, you can lure her in. That's what's going on. So he'll come across as if though he's your friend. He'll come across as if though he just want to have innocent conversation. But truthfully, he just want you in bed. But he knows that you're young, naive, and stupid. So what he's gonna do is tell you little sweet nothings in hopes to gain your trust. And before long, you trust him. And you're telling others, you're promoting him. You're like, oh yeah, such and such is a great guy. He's just so sweet. And he's just so, and he's sitting back and he's laughing. He's like, he put on that evil laugh. That's how he's laughing in the background. Because he know he got you. And now he's planning the next course of attack. He's saying to himself, I'm gonna see if I can send her a gift for her birthday. Yeah. Hey, how you doing, sister? Oh, I'm doing nice. Oh, happy birthday. I just thought that I'd send you a card. A little inbox for your birthday. Oh, you're so sweet. I just wanted to know, no disrespect, but I wanted to send you a gift because I really appreciate you. You're such a sweetheart. I wanted to send you a gift, but do you have like a particular P.O. box or a mailing address that I can send you this thing? Oh yeah, sure, you can send it to such and such. You just gave this fool your home address. Really? You just gave this fool your address. So now he know where you live. See? So he sent the gift, but what he did also is he delivered the gift. He came to your door. That's violation right there. Why would he come all the way to your door, to your city? What exactly is he looking for? And see, this is what many of you sisters are doing. You fail to protect yourselves. This is social media. This is social media. You got to be very careful. You got to be very careful. There's a lot of creeps out here. You see the image on the screen, right? You see that demon in the background. That's how they look. That's exactly how they look. They sit like that in a cave in their room next to their computer, and they lurk on innocent women to lure them in. And then they creep their way and crawl into your house, crawl on top of you and lay up with you. And because you're seduced by words, you open up your vag for this demon. And now you're having a baby. Everybody around you is like, wow, you're pregnant? What? So-and-so pregnant? Damn. Who shot up her club? I don't know. And what they don't know is that dude on social media is the one that got you. So now your baby is born and everybody's like, but where the baby father at? Baby father's nowhere to be found. Why? Because you made a mistake. You got with a man that was no good. And now you're left with the baby. And now when a good brother come along who really like you, he gonna see your baby. And it's gonna make him not want to be with you. And see, as a woman, you can't get mad if a brother don't want to be with you if you have kids. You can't get mad about that. You have to own up to your bullshit. Because, as I told you, every man you get with, you lose value. You lose value. The only way you can retain your value is by keeping your damn legs closed. Is it so hard to do? Keep your legs closed. What's so difficult about that? Keep your legs closed. Stop throwing your vag out to all these different men. Stop. If you just stop and just observe how men carry themselves, you'll look at them and know they full of shit. You'll be like, this brother not real. He telling me all this mess. Man, this guy promising me the damn world. First of all, bruh, if you really had it going on and you was just so sweet and so good, where is your woman right now? How come you don't even have a woman? Why are you single? Sister, question any man who is single, yet he's talking a good game. Question that shit. Any man who's telling you how great he is and how this is and how that is, but yet he don't got no woman. I mean, you're such a great talker, you love all these conversations. Why you don't got a woman, bro? Well, sister, the reason why is because, I was waiting on you my whole life. Bullshit. It's a joke, What's going on, Killer SI? What's up? What's going on? Sean Powell in the building. Shayla in the building. Yeah, man, this topic is interesting. Howdy, Ringo, and how are your thoughts? How are you on tonight? Shout out to you from Nashville, Master Teacher. Got some hot links on the stove, got to tend to. That guy is way creepy. Got to get the strap for him. Let me see what we got here. What else? But every woman a man get with. But every woman a man gets, he gains value. No. He don't really gain value. You have to understand what's going on here. When men are not like women. That's something we need to understand. Men are not women. Women are not men. Women lose value as they age when they deal with multiple men. You have to understand exactly what I'm saying, because I'm going to break it all down for you. The only way a woman can retain her value is when she get with a quality brother from jump. And she grow with that brother and grow old. Still a highly valuable woman, because she wasn't tainted when she was younger. She wasn't ran through by the team. You understand? Men grow in value as they age. Men don't grow in value just because they fuck many women. Do you understand me? Just because a guy has sex with multiple women does not make him a good man. It doesn't mean he grow in value. He's just a whoremonger. Any man that's sleeping around with a bunch of women and he's not committed to these women is a dog. He's a whoremonger. Do you understand me? There's no reason to crown a man of value just because he's screwing different women. That doesn't make him a man of value. That makes him a disease-infected demon. A man who respects his dick is not going to be out there screwing a bunch of women and not committing to no women. See, I teach on polygyny, which means a man can have more than one wife. Now, just because a man can have more than one wife doesn't mean he go out there and just sleep around with women. I don't do that. I don't do that at all. My day don't permit me to do that. This is why when I talk about polygyny, I be trying to figure out why women be getting upset, as if though that is like a license for a man to go out there and sleep around. When I get up in the morning to go to work, I got to go to work for 8 to 10 hours, right? Then I come home, I'm tired. Do I have time to go out there and fuck 25 women? No. I don't got no time for that. Nor will I do that. Why? Because I'm not going to impregnate. Will I do that? Why? Because I'm not going to impregnate some sister that ain't no good, and then I'm on child support. Now she's fucking my life up. Do you understand me? I'm smart. I'm not dumb. I got to weigh the cost. I got to look at what's going on. A lot of brothers out here screwing women, and they just out here to get vag. Those are the type of brothers you see on child support every day. All these dudes that you see on child support, they're not on child support just because they're on child support. They're out there because they were whoremongering. They were out there sleeping around. They got with the wrong woman, and she fucked their whole life up. And they got no one to blame but themselves. Now, of course, you got some good brothers out there that try to do the right thing. But then again, bro, my heart goes out to you. But at the end of the day, you made the choice to deal with a woman that was no good. You dealt with a sister that was no good, and you didn't weigh the cost. You got her pregnant, and now she put your ass on child support. Stop crying. You made the choice to get with that woman. You know what I mean? You did that to yourself. You got with her because you wanted some pussy. And now that you got the pussy, now you got child support and everything else that come with it. So if you think that just because I practice and teach on polygyny, that I'm going to be out there screwing all these different women, you out of your damn mind. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that at all. In this crazy world with all these women, you got to be crazy, man. I'm not doing that. I'm protecting myself. I'm protecting my assets. I'm protecting me. I ain't going to be going to work stressed out because I'm being garnished. I don't got time for that. If you want to do that as a brother, go out there and screw all these women. There's consequences for that. Because if you get the wrong sister pregnant, trust and believe, she's going to put your ass through hell. So go out there and do it. A lot of you brothers don't realize the game. A lot of women are making they're getting a come up on this damn system with child support. So you go out there and play the field and do that nonsense. I teach brothers to respect women, to do what is necessary to build families, to take care of their seed, and so forth. I don't teach brothers to go out there and screw women. I don't teach that. So if you're on my channel and you think that my channel is about you getting advice on how to screw women, you're on the wrong channel. Go to a dating coach. They teach that nonsense. They teach you how to destroy your lives. Okay, they'll teach you how to bang a few chicks. But in the end, always remember something, brother. One of these days, you're going to have a daughter. And when you have that daughter, keep in mind of the game you've been playing on women. Because karma's a bitch. And when you treat women like shit, keep in mind, when you have daughters, always remember all of the things you did to women. Always remember, all of the junk you did to women is going to come back to your daughters. And your daughters are going to be fucked. Your daughters are going to be ran through. Your daughters are going to have a bunch of kids by different men. All because of the seeds you planted as a man. So if you're a brother, be very careful with what you do now. Because in the future, if you have daughters, be mindful that they may end up going through hell because of you. See, again, this is why it takes a quality man to raise daughters. Because if you raise your daughters right, they won't be out there being no damn hoe in the first place. Sadly, most of our sisters take that route of being a thought. They don't know what they're doing, but they end up becoming a thought. I need to do a video on that, about how women inadvertently become thoughts even when they don't want to be a thought. They end up becoming a thought just because of the type of people they hang around. You hang around a bunch of women who all they talk about is having sex and how they had sex with this boy and this boy did this. Before you know it, as a sister, you end up becoming just like them. This is why as a sister, you got to avoid dealing with certain women as friends because they end up ruining your life. You know? And then you end up with a man who just tell you what you want to hear, and now you're in bed getting bent over, having your back blown out by a man who don't even love you. Imagine that. Here is your first time ever having sex, and it's with a man who don't even love you. That's sad. That's just so sad. You gave your virginity to a man who don't even love you. All because you wanted a little feeling. All because you wanted a boyfriend. All because you wanted to feel love, and now you are alone. Now you're hurt. Now you're crying to your friends, talking about how terrible that guy is, talking about how bad he is. No, judge yourself. Judge yourself. Look at what you're doing as a woman. Look at your mistakes. Look at the things you do that's causing all your problems. You know? Let me see. Monica said, just because a woman puts a man on child support doesn't mean she's no good. First of all, am I talking to you? Did I say something to you? Because see, here's the deal. Any woman that put her man on child support is no good. Want me to tell you why? Let me explain. If you had a good man, there would be no need for no child support. And there would be no need to go through the system in order to get what you need from him, because you and him would have an open dialogue to pretty much deal concerning the kids. But see, you most likely got with a man who's a fuckboy who did a lot of bullshit. But again, it's your choice because you laid up with him. So any children you have that came out of that situation is your fault, which make you not a good woman for dealing with a man who is no good. Because if the man is not a provider and the man don't give a fuck about his kids to the point where you got to go to the system to do whatever you got to do is because you're not a good woman. Don't tell me you're a good woman. Don't tell me you're a good woman. And the man is on child support. Because that means if you're a good woman, why are you with a man that's no good? If you're a good woman, why are you with a man who is no good? Don't tell me you're a good woman. So any woman who put a man on child support is a woman who is no good. Because I know women out there who have kids with a man who ain't no good, and they didn't put him on child support. They don't believe in putting no man on no damn child support because they know that shit fucks the man's life up. It don't make it good for the baby. You putting a man, listen, what is more important? Putting a man on child support or having a father in a child's life? Because I can tell you one thing. The most important thing is to have a father, not no damn check. And I made a video about that, teaching men that if any woman put you on child support, abandon her, the kids, everybody. Who the fuck cares? Don't care about nothing. Because here's the thing, ladies. If you want a check, then you don't want a father. If you want a check, you don't want a father. So if you put your man on child support or any man on child support, it's because you don't want a father. You know you can get a check. And it's because of this system. This system is the reason why a lot of you sisters will remain single for the rest of your damn lives. Because all you do is have babies and put men on child support. You're not building no families, and it all goes back to the beginning. You allowed some creepy ass nigga to get in your drawers, and now he fucked your life up, and now you're alone, bitter, and ruined, and you allow mama and them, and Pookie and them, and all your cousins to tell you and influence you to put the brother on child support. And now that you're on child support, you're getting a little check. And now that you're getting that check, your baby don't got no father. And now you got this child with no dad, no protector, nobody there, but you getting a check. You getting a check. And you know what's so funny and terrible is that when you get your so-called child support check, the government is getting a cut too. So the government is making money off that Negro and you. And the child got no father. You're such a great, great mom. You're such a great parent. But you're a good woman, right? You're a great woman. So now the father's out there. He's a deadbeat. He don't get no props. But you want to tell me you're a good woman. Any woman who put a man on child support is not a good woman. Because if you were, you won't have to put a man on child support. A good woman will say, look, you know what? I fucked up. I got with a brother who was no good. I made some mistakes. I'm going to have to fend for myself and deal with this issue. The guy is not there, so I'm not going to try to use the system against him. Because you know how these women are. These women are always using the damn system on a brother. Always using the system. Listen, sister, if you cannot get with a quality brother to provide for you and your child, then that's a clear indication that you have bad character and a bad choice on the kind of men you choose. Don't tell me you're a good woman. I don't want to hear nothing. Your character speaks loud, man. Your character speaks loud. You got a brother who ain't taking care of his, you dealt with a wrong man. And that was your choice. So you're not a good woman. A good woman is not going to be with a wicked man. I don't want to hear that. Well, you know, I'm a good woman. No, you're not. No, you're not. The man you with, the baby father, he not there taking care of his kids, so he not providing. But you telling me you're a good woman? No, you're not. You're trying to get out of this the easy way. You trying to make it seem like that man is no good and you're all good. No, it takes two to tango. So if you got with a nigga who ain't good and he left your ass, or you left him, because normally it's you who leave him. Normally it's the woman who leave the man. It's not the man who always leaving now. Women tend to leave brothers and leave these brothers in the dust, and you wondering, what's going on here? The brother left? No, he didn't leave. The woman left. Let me tell you something, brothers. You get a sister pregnant, 9 out of 10 times, once she have the baby, the relationship is going to go south. Normally, women break up with men right after they get pregnant. Right after they have the baby, all of a sudden the argument starts, and she break up. That's how it goes in today's day, you see. But my point in addressing all of that is to say this. Don't tell me you're a good woman and your man is on child support. Because I know, number one, if your man is on child support, there's no father in the home. So your child is growing up with no man in the house to guide them, to teach them. What is more important, the check or the man? What is more important, the check or the man? That's what you have to think about. Because a lot of people are not thinking about that. People are ignoring the facts here. If you have to go to the system to get the benefits, that's a clear indication that you made a bad choice in the man you laid with. And this is exactly what I'm trying to make sisters avoid in this video. Beware of men who tell you what you want to hear. Avoid creeps and yes men, because a lot of you sisters are having babies from men that ain't no good, and you want to get mad at the world. You want to get mad at the world because of your choices. You got to be kidding me. Well, I'm a good woman. No, you're not. Go sit your ass down. You're not a good woman. Stop inflating your pride. Recognize your faults. Be accountable for your actions. You got with a fuck boy, he ain't no good. Any man that's not taking care of his kids is most likely a man who was never taking care of you. Didn't give a fuck about you. All he wanted was vag. And you laid up with him because you thought you can turn a wicked brother into a good man. And I keep telling you, sisters, these brothers out here are running game. And a lot of them are having babies. You understand? They're having babies because they're out here doing a lot of bullshit. They're out here sleeping around with women. That's why they're on child support. But don't tell me you're a good woman. You got with a fucked up man because you're a fucked up woman. It's just that simple. You got to own up to it. If you cannot acknowledge where you are as a woman and recognize your faults, you're never going to grow. And this is one of the problems with women today. They're not accountable. They're not accountable. They don't want to be accountable for anything. They want to just roam through life doing a lot of bullshit and get away with stuff and just blame the man. Oh, it's the man's fault. It's the man. He's the one who did this. No, woman, you opened your legs wide for that nigga. You opened them up. You knew he was no good, but you wanted some swag. You wanted a man that had a nice car. You wanted to be seen with him. And now that you did all of that, now you fucked up your life and now you want to get mad. Come on, man. Own up. Own up to your mistakes, man. Men have to own up to theirs. Why can't women own up to theirs? Beware of the men who tell you what you want to hear. Keep your damn legs closed. If you as a sister keep your damn legs closed, you'll avoid all of these problems. You'll avoid all the child support, baby mama drama, baby father drama, system drama. That's what you want to put your kid through? Why go through all of that? For what? Makes no sense, man. Makes no sense at all. Sisters are always going through the ringer. And then they want to blame the man. Rule number 1. Keep your legs closed when you meet a man. Keep your damn legs closed. Is it so hard to do? Is it so hard to do? Just keep your legs closed. Is this brother serious, man? Did you even get married? How many women actually become wives before they have babies? Pretty much none. They just go out here screwing all these different men, get pregnant, and then they want to talk about, these men out here, they dogs, they ain't no good. No. You are out there being a hoe. Acknowledge it. Own up to it. Recognize the facts. Acknowledge your faults. Don't go letting your child grow up telling them, your father was terrible. He didn't love you. He was a deadbeat. No. Tell your child the truth. You was a thought. You were no good. You were out there sleeping around. You wanted love in all the wrong places. And they came into existence. Because 99.9% of women who are out there being sexually promiscuous didn't even want the baby. They just got pregnant. They got pregnant and just decided to keep the child. A lot of these women did not get pregnant and actually wanted the child that they have. No. They get these babies and now they want baby showers now. No, you don't deserve no baby shower. Are you married? Are you a wife? No, you don't deserve no baby shower. Nobody ought to give you a dime, nothing. You supposed to suffer because you were out there being promiscuous and loose. And I told you already as sisters, the more men you go out there sleeping around with, the more you degrade yourself, the more your value go down. You understand? And with every baby you have from a different man, by the time you get with a good brother, he's not going to deal with you. He's not. Because your track records show that you're not a good woman. You ask any black woman, are you a good woman? She's going to say yes. All you got to do is look at her character. Look at her history. And you know what's sad? Women get upset with me because I'm saying this. But did any of you listen to this complete video? Because if you listen to it, it'll prove and show that if a woman is not accountable for her actions, she's going to destroy her own life and she have no one to blame but herself. Do you know how many beautiful black women destroy their lives with wicked-ass niggas every single day? Do you know how many sisters that could have been lovely wives end up with a sorry bum brother who ain't about nothing? And now you got to pick up the pieces and tell your child how you fucked up. Why go through all of that? I'm trying to give you the real, and yet you getting mad with me. I'm trying to show you the real. You know, don't say anything about being a good woman when the baby father of your child ain't shit. Don't tell me that. You made some terrible mistakes, which means you are not a good woman. You gotta own up. You gotta be like, Ringo, you know what, you right. I'm full of shit. I made some fucked up decisions, and I gotta own up. That's why I'm watching your video, so I can humble myself, learn, and grow. That's a real woman right there. A woman who is all in her pride and her ego is gonna continue to act like she the shit, even when she's clearly defeated. See, if you're a sister and you struggling, collecting child support, that means, number one, you ain't financially stable yourself. Ooh, did you hear that? If you have to collect child support, that means you are not financially stable yourself, which means you're in a situation where you are not even receiving the financial support you need to maintain your life. So you justify it with child support when really it's your support for you. Because women don't put men on child support because they're really concerned about the child. They put men on child support so that they can get the support needed to go get their hair done, to get a weave, to get a car, to get an iPhone, and so forth. I'm not stupid. In the end, the child don't get shit. Child don't get anything because the child was never wanted. You don't hear me. The child was never wanted. I know countless women who get pregnant by men. And the woman didn't even want to get pregnant. The woman didn't even want to get pregnant. Sisters I knew from years ago, I look at them, I'm like, oh shit, yo, you pregnant? And she's like, yeah, you know. And I'm like, well, who's the father? Oh, you know, I'm good, you know. That means she got caught out there. See?
Didn't say all.
And see, that's the problem with sisters. They don't understand. You cannot play this game that men play. You can't go out there thinking you could just go out there and just get with different mates and fool around and have sex. No, when you have sex as a woman, it shows. Because when you get pregnant, we get to see that belly. And you got to walk around with the shame. Because it is shame. And it's not the child's fault. It's your fault. For going out there being loose. Thinking that you can keep a man by giving him some vag. You're not going to keep a man by giving him no vag. No, you're not. You can give a man vag all damn day. That's just a moment's worth of pleasure. Once the show is over, it's off to the next woman. And you're going to be left alone. If a man don't have no interest in investing in you, to build with you, to grow with you, and he don't show no signs of longevity, you wasting your damn time, woman.
Vice versa.
I'm trying to help you. But women don't, it's like women don't want no help. All they want to do is complain and act like, well, you just hate the sisters. How the hell do I hate women for telling you sisters the truth? I'm trying to help you to avoid the bullshit and you getting mad because I'm telling you the truth. Obviously, you never had a good man. Because a good man is going to tell you the real. A man who tell you what you want to hear, he's a yes man. And this is proof that a lot of sisters always end up with fuckboys. Why? Because here I am giving you the real. And you don't want to hear that. That's proof. You want to hear what you want to hear. You want a yes man. You want a creep. Well, I'm not that. I tell women what they need to hear. Straightforward. Straight up and down. No sugarcoating nothing. You're in the position you're in because of your own choices as a woman. So own up to it. Own up to it. Don't tell me you a good woman when your baby father ain't shit. Don't tell me that. Because every woman go through what is known as her hoe phase. You don't want to go through that as a sister. If you're watching this video, avoid the hoe phase. Don't become a hoe. Don't become a hoe in your early years, and then when you start pushing 30, 35, 40, now you want to settle down with Mr. Right. Don't do that. Get with the right brother from the jump and build your life. Have babies with the right man. Don't have babies with dusty dudes. Because now you got to deal with all the bullshit, man. And the new man you get got to deal with the bullshit. We don't want to go through none of this nonsense, man. Good men do not want to deal with no headaches from you and your past. So you need to make sure you clean your situation up as a sister. So I hope this video stream pretty much helped women out to avoid the nonsense. Because a lot of you women, you're going to make the mistakes even though you heard this video. Some of you sisters are going right now, they're going to meet up with a man that ain't no good. You're on your way right now. You're in your car driving, listening to me, going to meet up with a man that ain't no good. Ain't that crazy? These women crazy. You're going right now to meet up with a dusty dude just because he got a little swag. This guy ain't trying to wife you up. This guy ain't trying to do nothing with you. All he's interested in is banging you. That's it. And you really think you got a relationship going? All he's after is that vag. I keep telling you, once he get you, you're done. You're done. You're done. Because let me tell you something, man. As a woman, what exactly you bringing to the table to that man? Answer the question. What exactly are you bringing to that man? Answer the question. As a woman, what do you bring a man right now in today's day? You just met this guy. What is good? What do you bring for him? What do you got to offer? What do you got? Talk to me. Talk to me. What do you got to offer? Because if he ain't trying to build with you on no real shit, the only thing you got is vag. This is chess. This is a game of chess. And once you give up that vag, that's it. You're done. Done. Well, I ain't gonna give him no vag. I'm just gonna give him head. You're still done. Anything he's able to get out of you sexually in the beginning, you're finished. After that, you don't got no more cards. You don't got nothing. You don't got no more value after that. Because now he hold all the power. And now he's gonna bounce. Or just use you a little bit more. And then he's gonna leave you. Because if you were able to give him all of that, and yet he didn't have to do nothing, he ain't gonna stay for the long haul. I mean, if I could get something for free, why pay for it? Why pay for it? You know, sisters don't value themselves no more today. Sisters are just so damn loose and stupid. They just get with any man and throw their vag out there and just dumb as hell, yo. Women dumb, man. They really are. They ain't like the sisters of old. Women of old didn't do that stupid stuff. I mean, eventually, times changed, but it seemed like women just grew worse, man. Now they just throw their vag out there for any guy and get used up. And it's just sad, man. Soul Sister said, my dad used to talk just like Ringo when I was young. He told us girls, if we come home pregnant, we getting a skinning. My dad did not play. See, that's the type of fathers that women need today. You know, they need fathers that's going to really, you know, let them know the real. Because, like, today is just bad out here. So it's really bad. Women are just being used up. And, you know, no amount of words that I speak is going to help them if they're not taking heed to the information. So that's all I'm going to say tonight. I might come back later on tonight with another live stream, depending on how things are. But, yeah. Beware of men who tell you what you want to hear. Avoid creeps and yes men. As a woman, you got to know the game. You got to recognize what's happening. You got to look at a man for who he is. Judge his character. Judge his life. Where is his woman at? How come he ain't in a stable relationship? How come? Do he take care of his kids? Is he in and out of prison? Do he have a job? Is he productive? What is he doing? He always making time for me? This nigga up to something. Come on, man. He's too damn free. He got too much free time. Any man that got too much free time is a bum. I'm just keeping it a buck. A lot of times you sisters, you get in your feelings when a brother don't call you, when he don't text you. That nigga is busy. He got shit to do. He don't got time to be up under your ass all day. He's a man. He got things to do. He don't got time to be all up under you. Any man that's up under you all day is a busybody. He got too much free time. That ought to tell you, if this nigga got so much free time to be texting me books all day, calling me all day, what is he doing with his life? Obviously, he ain't doing nothing. So you gotta recognize that. If the dude got too much free time, something ain't right. If he's telling you everything that you want to hear, and he's not trying to offend you, something ain't right. If he's always trying to use money on you and wine and dine you, something ain't right. If you're clearly in the wrong and he's trying to justify what you did as something good, something ain't right. If that man ain't trying to correct you in no way, something ain't right. Something ain't right. He in your DMs every day complimenting you, something ain't right. Something ain't right. He's not after you. He's after Vag. That's what he's after. See, these dudes, they're not going to keep it a buck. Because they scared. They know if they keep it a buck, it's going to mess up their chances. You know, they're not just going to walk up to you and say, hey, sis, you know, I want to fuck. They're not going to tell you that. They got to make you feel comfortable first and then move in for the kill. You know? So, that's pretty much it. Let me see what we got here. Desi said, women don't look at a man's character. They're just looking for sex, pleasure, for her needs. Yeah, that's true. They don't even judge men's character anymore. It's like, women just dumb, man. That's the best way I can put it. They're just dumb. They're gonna get screwed over. It's like women today have to go through hell in order to understand the good men from the wicked men. And then when they finally understand who the good men are, and now they want to settle down with the good man, now the good man don't want them. Ain't that something? You go through hell, learn what's going on, and then when you finally understand all your errors, now you want to do the right thing. And the good brother's going to now look at you and say, damn, sis, you were once fine, now you busted now. Have you ever seen a sister like that, brothers? A sister that was fine in her younger years, then she went and had 2-3 kids by different men, and now she looked washed up and ran through? Like, come on, man, you don't want to deal with that. You don't. Sad, man. You know how many virgin sisters are getting ran through right now by the worst kind of man? And she's ashamed of herself. You know how many virgin sisters are so ashamed to know that they were with a quality brother at one time, but instead they settled for a wicked brother, and now they're ran through and washed up, destroyed already. It's crazy, but it's happening every day because they don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. They don't want to settle down with the right kind of guy because they want a man that tells them what they want to hear, not what they don't want to hear. They don't want to hear videos like mine that give the truth. They want to hear that they're a queen. You see? You start seeing that after high school. Yep. Desi said, women don't want correction. They want a pass or the ass kisser for everything they do. They're looking for simps for every need she wants. True. They don't want no correction. They just want to get a pass for everything. That's true. They want a simp. See, a simp brother's going to do everything for a woman. Even when she's dysfunctional, he's going to be there to kiss her ass. He's going to be there to tell her what she want to hear, never correct her, always encourage her to be a queen and, you know, just a yes man. And women really don't like those kind of men, but for whatever reason, women, when they're naive in their younger years, the simp is very attractive because he's a yes man. He tell her what she want to hear. But until she goes through the mud and get destroyed, only then she's going to realize that that's not the kind of guy she wants. She wants a man that's going to tell her what she needs to do. You know, a real man who lead is going to set a woman in order. A woman a man who lead, is going to tell a woman what she need to hear. He's going to like put his foot down and be like, look, we're not doing that no more. You're not going to be doing that. This is how we're going to roll. You're going to follow this. This is what we're doing here. I'm not talking about a man who's leading you the wrong way. I'm talking about a brother who's leading you on a path of righteousness. He's going to correct you. You know, that's what he's going to do. He's not going to kiss your ass. You know, and you could try to use your vag to try to punish that brother. A good brother don't give a fuck about that. That's why I teach men to practice polygyny, so that when you want to act up talking about, well, I ain't having sex, I'm upset. Well, go on over there with your non-having sex ass and stay over there in the corner, because you're just going to lose a good man anyway. You know, I'm going to teach on videos on that about how women who refrain from having sex with their man actually are going to lose their good man, because that's never a solution in a relationship, to avoid having sex. No, never. You better make sure you feed in your man, because if you not, trust and believe he's going to be at that other woman's house. Trust and believe you are making your situation worse. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go get me something to eat, and I'm gonna get to some work, and that's about it. So, thanks for everybody coming out to the show. Shout out to all the mods, Sherelle in the building. Let me see if there any other moderator on site. It just looked like Sherelle's the only moderator here. Interesting. I guess it's the time zone differences. But again, shout out to everybody in the chat who came out to the show. Shout out to all the women that showed up, all the brothers. And I'll just catch everybody in the next stream, because I got some things to do. And I just thought I'd put together this series, this video, because, you know, a lot of women, they fall victim to this stuff, and it's just sad, man. I mean, even right after I finish this, some women are going to go, you know, deal with a brother who ain't no good and give him head. And it's just sad, you know. It's just so sad. It's just so sad that many women are just giving their lives away to men that are no good. And then when they push in 35, 40, 45, now they want that good brother. Now, after they made all these damn mistakes and gave their vag to the whole world, now they want to give that used up vag to the good brother. Ain't that disgustingly sad? That you gave the best years of your life to the worst men. And now that you learned your lesson, you're ready to offer the good brother used up vag, high mileage vag, 2 to 3 kids out of wedlock, attitude, bitterness, hurts, and pains. He got to deal with all your emotional baggage, all your emotional issues, all of your hurts, financial debt, credit card loans, payday loans, school loans, venereal diseases, health issues, all of that baggage the new brother got to deal with. Do you really think he's going to stay? Do you really think he's going to stay? He's not. And it's all because of your choices in men that you made in your younger years. How many of you sisters destroyed your life, gave your life away to the worst men, while your good man was there all along and you let him go because of your feelings? How many of you sisters avoided dealing with a good brother because he was a nerd in school, or because he wasn't as popular? And now that brother got it popping now. Now that brother got it going on. He got a good paying job. He got a nice car. He got his own crib. Brother man doing it. He doing his thing. And now you want him now. After all them years, you've been rejecting that good brother. Put him in the friend zone. That brother was loving you. And you just didn't give him the time of day. Now you want to hit him up on Facebook talking about, hey, remember me? No, I don't. I don't remember you. The only reason why you want to contact me now is you done messed up your whole life, and now you want to contact me now? Now? After all these years? Get out of here. I ain't dealing with it. So if that said, everybody, I'm going to sign out. I am Ringo TV Raw, Ringo TV, Black Female Advice TV, Black Male Advice TV, Ringo for life. And I am